After I finished loading up the van, I got, before that, I faxed that letter to President Bush, telling him what was going on, telling him that I'll be going to a country that's going to recognize and protect my human rights. And I put him on notice of that. And I told my father what I did. My father was in the apartment, my children were not, they were out. I printed out envelopes. I put the address of that friend that I owe the money for the cars. I told my father, these are the envelopes, bunch of envelopes with the address already printed on it. From my friend, I return address to that to my apartment where I was in with my father and my children. And I told my father, tell the children to every month to put money, get money orders, and put it in the envelope, close the envelope, put a stamp on it, and send it to my friend to pay for the cars. You know, uh, I don't want to owe money to no one. But you know, circumstances like this, my life is gone. I have no life. Then I hugged and kissed my father goodbye. Salam alaikum, peace be to you. And I left. That night, when I left, I was driving the whole night. I didn't stop. I left from Joliet, Illinois, went to Tulsa, Oklahoma. In the morning, I was in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I tried to stay in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I said maybe I could find uh, business, find a new life in another state. Then I tried Texas. I tried to go to California. And I saw that it's not going to work out. It's not going to work out at all. So I left the United States. I slept a few days in the van in the rest areas, and I waited about 2 months to see if there's any answers going to come up from my letter to President Bush, or if there's anything else that's going to make me, give me a hope to stay in the United States without leaving. But there was none. The more I stay there, the more doors are closed, locked in front of me. So I saw no choice but to leave the United States. And remember, I told you when I left my house, the apartment from Joliet, I reached Tulsa, Oklahoma. I called my children. They told me the house was set on fire. That's what they did, and they tried to implicate me, tried to accuse me of arson. Then I called the police and I told them, you coward, the criminals, you traitors, you set the house on fire in order to accuse me of arson. Let me tell you before you do any more stupid things. I am in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I think I didn't tell them that I'm in Tulsa, Oklahoma, but I told them I was out of state. I was driving the whole time. I was about 700 miles away. So don't try your stupid thing. So they didn't try their stupid thing, and what they did, they beat up a child, a teenager, and made him admit that he burnt the house. Yeah, this is the USA. So on my way to leave the United States, you know, when you leave the United States, nobody cares about you. Just leave. Go. If you have visa, you don't have visa, you have passport, you don't have passport, doesn't matter. You are leaving, leave. Legal, illegal, leave. They don't care about you. Unless there is, hello, take care of this person, stop him, we want this person, interrogate this person. So when I went to the border crossing of Laredo, Texas, into Nuevo Laredo, into Mexico, you know, the brothers, the feds, were waiting for me over there. They stopped me, stop over here. So I stopped over there, and they started interrogating me. And what do you want from me? I'm leaving. I'm leaving the United States. And they just gave me another reason not even to think about coming back. And about 6-7 hours of interrogation and threats, and they did all kind of tricks, coward tricks. This is typical of the United States of America. United States of fear and terror. That's what the United States is. And then they brought me a special agent from Homeland Security, and he had big belly, standing like he's arrogant. He's arrogant. I was talking to me. He said, "Where are you going?" I said, "I'm going to Mexico." But before I knew I was going to Mexico, I looked at the road was going. It's a crossing point. A crossing point, 50 meters, and here is the Mexican authorities. They have their toll booth to pay money for their bridge, So I told him, I looked at the road and I said, to Mexico. Then he repeated the same question. He didn't like my answer. I don't know. I was going to Mexico. Where else this road leads to Mexico? And then he said, he asked the same question. I told him, I looked at the road again. I looked at the Mexican toll booth, and I said, question asked and answer. He said, I don't want a smart answer. I said, look, did anybody told you that you are not going to get any answers from me other than smart answers? What do you want, stupid answers? Go get it from stupid people. He said, if you don't cooperate with us, I'm going to call the FBI. I said, look, I know the FBI. I know the big brothers. I have files with them. I used to call them all the time. Whenever things happen to my children, I call them and tell them, you traitors, you this and that. See what you did to my children. See what's going on in the court. I called them. I put them on notice. I said, I know those brothers. Call the FBI. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. Then we saw someone like that I don't want to talk to him. Then he left, and then the border patrol, they put me inside a room where they arrest people, and they were sitting over there, and they inspected the van. They searched the van. Okay, they searched the van. They want to see, where did I get this van from? And then they got to say, I have a copy of the old title in my friend's name, photocopy. And then they took that photocopy. Oh, this person, oh, this address, oh, this person, this. What? Have I committed any crime? Did I commit any crime? No. But this is, this is isolation. They want to isolate me, and that's what they did. I'm fully isolated while I'm living in the United States. Anybody I talk to, they call them. They interrogate them. No, they are afraid. They don't call me. They don't talk to me. When I call them, they don't pick up the phone. Nobody wants to work with me. Nobody wants to hire me. Nobody wants to do anything. So I'm in total isolation. Although I'm living there, and there's no court order, nothing for this isolation. But they want me to kill myself, and that's what they told me later. I'll come to that. They asked me, are you going to hurt yourself? Are you going to kill yourself? That's what the FBI told me. Anyhow, so they saw a book. I had 2 books in Arabic. And they didn't ask me about these Arabic books. And they said, do you have something in Arabic? I said, what is it? They said, well, anyhow, we sent for somebody who knows Arabic to come over here. I said, okay. So he came, that person came, he identified his name as Faris. When I asked him where are you from, he said he's originally from Morocco. Okay, what's going on? He said, well, they called me because you had books in Arabic. So he had to translate.